Good morning from New York. Today's subject is, as usual, inner mind communication. And big thanks to Lennox YouTube and all the local heroes in our city of Middletown and around the world. And moving right along. Um, Inner mind communication, something that's not done to see what's wrong with you. It's like exercise. It's something that will help you with your love flow, with your own self, between yourself and others. And it's useful in many fields. It's revelatory, so it could be used in police work, in interviews, and then they're already doing a lot. They're using it forms of it. Creative, objective, and compassionate. And I think mixing those together in an interview might end up being revelatory. It can be used by people who are in the medical profession. Yeah, sure. But it's not looking for the negative. It's not looking for what's wrong. It's helping from many different perspectives to improve the flow of love and me and the sense of your needs being met, sense of safety. And that's his whole point. And it can be gingerly approached from a number of different perspectives. Uh, you can do forms of it outside of the literal statements that I've made on the 6 basic practices. There are forms of each of these that can be done crafty way to fit circumstances. Someone might not be able to do some of these things, but they can nevertheless enjoy music, which is communication between themselves and their own creativity. Uh, they can tell their stories, getting in touch with the drama of their life. And in those stories, compassion might be there. Insight and objectivity might be there in that story. So there are a lot of ways to use this. You can use parts of it more than others. But in the training, you try to learn to get a person to use and be good beyond their way in their practice so that they can practice all of these things. Now, if you do a lot of it, you can do too much, right? And you can have toxic empathy. All you do is, if it's all focused outwardly to others, what about you? Um, so you be careful, but like with exercise. But most of that careful is just in the approach to be compassionate, objective, and creative in a sensitive kind of way. And a lot of people want to, I heard these people in a big group, they want to do a guided meditation, which is what the artist collective does. Meditation can create experiences, positive or attempts to take negative and turn it positive. Yeah. Well, do you want to take everybody to the beach? What about somebody who's afraid of water? What was this is an individual kind of approach. There, it can be a group thing. I mean, if everybody gets together and enjoys music, you know, of course, that's kind of part of what it is. In other words, yeah, you've been doing this all your life, one way or another. You've done all of these different practices. If you think about it, you've done all of them to some degree, and are probably, if you're interested in this, you realize it, uh, the usefulness of it, because you realize more inside that you really already knew a lot of it, which makes me feel a little silly, but yeah, it can, you can go deeper into the subject, and you can be more in control of these things that you do naturally. And that's the whole purpose. And if you do the entirety of the practice, the whole six perspectives, and you do it within an hour's time, that has a certain kind of impact. It might be a little stronger. If you keep doing it, it can be stronger and stronger. Well, one of the side effects, if you do too much of it, you might move yourself out of your comfort zone by the very use of objectivity, creativity, and compassion. You know, asking too much of yourself. Or you're getting too much into the infant mind. You get a little spacey. So it's something that's like, or like massage. You know, you massage it. You want to massage your whole body. You know, it's a part, you know, that you might, professional might help you with one particular tension spot. But, you know, yeah. So, you know, and not that I have any real experience with that. I've read something about it. I read a lot of stuff. Online mostly. Yeah. Anyway, so this is very important, and I hope that you will understand it and learn to practice it. There's a website, innermindcommunication.com. You have these videos. My hat's off to all of the heroes in the world who are helping people deal with the woundedness. And yeah, let's end this thing with Namaste, the incredible, marvelous brain, and you I would like to honor from that same kind of brain in me. Wow. That's the rational picture. Namaste from the rational picture. My brain to your brain. And remember, this is open source. You can improve it, please do. But there's the practice in brief. Thank you very much for your time. And namaste. Have a good day.